We all carry wounds. Some are visible, some are buried deep inside. These wounds shape who we are, how we interact with the world, and how we see ourselves. We often try to ignore them, cover them up, or pretend they don't exist. But what if healing doesn't come from avoiding the pain? What if the path to true inner peace begins with embracing our wounds? Healing isn't about erasing the past, it's about accepting it. It's about confronting the pain we've been avoiding and allowing ourselves the grace to heal. In this video, we will explore how to heal emotional wounds, embrace our vulnerabilities, and find inner peace through self-acceptance. Section 1. The hidden wounds we carry. We all have wounds that we carry with us. Some are born from past traumas, relationships that hurt us, or failures that left us feeling inadequate. These emotional wounds, though often invisible, shape our behaviors, our beliefs, and even our relationships. The challenge is not that we have these wounds, it's that we often refuse to acknowledge them. We push them down, hoping they'll go away, believing that time will heal everything, but time alone doesn't heal. Without addressing the wound, time only buries it deeper, and the longer we avoid it, the more it controls us from beneath the surface. The first step in healing is acknowledging the wound. We must stop pretending that we're fine when we're not. We must look at the emotional scars we carry and say, I see you. I accept that you are part of me, but you do not define me. Only then can we begin the healing process. If this shifted something inside you, hit subscribe. We do this every day. Section 2. Why we avoid our pain. It's natural to avoid pain. Our instinct is to protect ourselves from hurt, and our minds do everything in their power to shield us from suffering. But here's the truth. Avoiding our pain doesn't make it go away, it simply prolongs it. And in avoiding it, we allow the wounds to control us, to dictate our actions, to limit our potential. Society teaches us that pain is something to avoid or hide. We're told to be strong, to push through, to keep moving forward at all costs. But strength doesn't come from denying pain. It comes from facing it, understanding it, and allowing it to transform us. The Stoics, for instance, didn't view suffering as an enemy to be avoided. They saw it as an opportunity for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the very thing we try to avoid may be the key to our transformation. Healing begins when we stop running. It begins when we face the parts of ourselves that we have been avoiding. It begins when we are brave enough to confront our emotional wounds and allow ourselves to feel the pain fully. Only through this confrontation can we truly heal. Section 3. On the healing power of acceptance. On the path to healing doesn't involve forcing ourselves to move on or get over it. It involves accepting that the pain is real and that it is okay to feel it. Acceptance is the first step toward healing. Without acceptance, we continue to resist, and resistance only leads to more suffering. Healing is not about forgetting the past. It's about accepting it for what it was and allowing it to become part of our story. Acceptance means saying, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt, but it does not define me. I am more than my wounds. The more we resist our pain, the more it controls us. But when we accept our pain, when we give ourselves permission to feel it and process it, it loses its power over us. We no longer have to run from it. We no longer have to hide from it. We can move forward, carrying the lessons from the past without being burdened by it. Section 4. The role of forgiveness in healing. One of the most difficult parts of healing is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not just for others, it is for ourselves. When we hold onto anger, resentment, or bitterness, we allow those emotions to fester inside us, preventing us from moving on. Forgiveness is the release of these toxic emotions. It is the decision to stop allowing the actions of others to control our happiness. Forgiveness does not mean excusing or condoning the actions that hurt us. It simply means choosing to let go of the negative emotions that bind us to those events. It means freeing ourselves from the grip of the past so we can embrace the future with an open heart. The Stoics taught that our peace is not dependent on others, but on how we choose to respond to them. We are not controlled by the actions of others unless we allow them to be. Forgiveness, then, is an act of freedom. It is an act of taking back control over our own peace and well-being. Section 5 The importance of self-compassion. Self-compassion is another key element of healing. We are often our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossibly high standards. But healing requires us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a loved one. Self-compassion is the ability to acknowledge our flaws without judgment, to see ourselves as human, and to understand that we are not perfect. It is the understanding that healing takes time and that it is okay to not have all the answers immediately. The more we practice self-compassion, the easier it becomes to release the shame and guilt that accompany our wounds. We learn to be patient with ourselves, knowing that healing is not linear. Some days will be harder than others, but that doesn't mean we're failing. It means we're human. Section 6. Moving forward, the journey of healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. It doesn't happen overnight, and it isn't always easy, but every step we take towards healing is a step towards greater freedom. Every time we release a piece of pain, we make room for growth. Every time we choose self-compassion over self-criticism, we build a stronger foundation for our future. The key to healing is not perfection, it is progress. It is taking one step forward, no matter how small, and trusting that with each step, we are becoming more whole, more peaceful, and more aligned with our true selves. Healing is the act of returning to ourselves. It is the process of becoming who we were always meant to be, whole, complete, and free. Closing thoughts. Healing doesn't mean forgetting the past or erasing the pain. It means accepting it, learning from it, and using it to become a better version of ourselves. When we choose to heal, we choose to move forward with strength, compassion, and peace. If you're ready to begin your journey of healing, to embrace your wounds and transform them into strength, take a deep breath and know that you are not alone. We all carry wounds, but we also have the power to heal. If this shifted something inside you, hit subscribe. We do this every day.